there basically no sound when Nima charges, and it does a flicker with her sword, so the blood falls to the ground, and then just stabs him in the lower part of his leg, so he's on the ground basically screaming. And with the dagger, with the clenched fist, punches him in the face, so he falls unconscious.
Like a Jedi Knight, just swirls around and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. War dance. Well, fuck.
Yeah, and even will smile, and the Joe was like,
he'll shoot you.
It's hard to smile up at Dessem since he's fucking cowering behind the wall.
Like, just move away.
Here. All right.
You parry it, fucking do swashbuckler shit, just whack it out of there.
Yeah, she'll move to do her own attack instead of assisting.
It wasn't. She wasn't demanding. It's just, if you really
she
help
can do
her
better. Just do her own thing.
Do it, girl.
That'll be 2 degrees, and she does decent damage. And he'll take that to the collarbone. It's fine.
So Alaric, that's 2 to 1. Oh wait, 2. Oh yeah, that's 2.
Alaric.
I'm running out.
Don't kill him now.
No, I'm like, how badly wounded does he look?
I mean, he's taking a wound. He could probably take another one.
You could, it would be a lesser action to, like, pull out a weapon. So, like, you could pull out the spear then, and then use another lesser action to fucking stab him with the spear if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I could, but then I'd be...
Dumping the sword.
No, you're not allowed to take actions, Dark. God won't let you. You're not allowed to use catch my breath as a greater action.
Sure, you can do that, Dark. I'm fine with it.
Does he still look, is he still looking at Alaric?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's just been attacked, but he basically dodged out of the way for that.
At this point, I've only got 3 die to actually hit. So I'm not going to do that much damage anyway. And well, I'm only going to get like 1, maybe 2 degrees, and that should just bring it in.
18.
It's only 18 damage, really.
I mean, you've done enough to prove that you shouldn't be kept alive at this point. But
I mean, if you think, I mean, it's up to you, really.
I'll go with my sword if he can. Like, if the guy looks like he could take another wound, like Manaki said.
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh god. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Make a decision.
Yeah, make a decision.
Just wait.
I'll hit with my sword.
Right.
We have to take off 2 die.
So the 1 and the 3.
The 1 and the 3, yeah. Or the 1 and the 2, actually.
That'd be 2 degrees. Then.
Oh yeah.
So minus 2 degrees. That's 18. Yeah. Not 18. 14. Sorry.
So still a lot. Let's see here. 14 is reduced.
Well, 2 degrees would still be 18 points of damage for you. Would it not be?
No, it's 14. The charge was
Right.
He'll take it. He'll take an injury and some damage.
I'll take a few steps back.
Leaving her with him.
I want to be able to catch my breath, get some hit points back.
Oh, there's the Brave Knight there in action, Sir Alaric.
This guy will shoot at you.
It's tactical combat.
Doesn't do anything. Well, he'll respect that and step back himself. Actually, he'll just stay there and take his. Can he do that in combat? I don't think he can. So he'll just, I suppose, follow you and attack you.
I do not spray.
I'd like to catch his breath, but he seems to be more brawn than.
So catch your breath as a greater action. You can take a quick rest as a greater action to catch your breath. Roll an automatic difficulty 0 endurance test. Each degree of success removes 1 point of damage. So it's only 1 point of damage.
Per
Yes, per degree of success.
That. He'd rather move up and take you down. He could attack this little girl, but let's be honest here, he knows who's like the threat. It's the big guy who seems to be retreating, which probably means he's about to lose.
No, he's taking a few steps back. It's not losing.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Call it whatever you want.
Tactics. That's what I'm calling it.
Yes. I just love like having like this conversation, like breaking the fourth wall.
Right, that's a 15.
A 15? Alright.
Yes.
That's 2 degrees again?
Well, you know the drill at this point. That's 20 points of damage, which is reduced to 10 from your armor rating.
Yep. I'll take one for that. Because I can't take an injury. Because I'd go down to
just
0
at the
hit
level,
points. Yeah. It's just that. That's why I want to catch my breath.
Sure, he'll wound you more.
Yeah.
You can just press on, sneering at you. So he doesn't seem to be super, like, you've killed his people around him. That's kind of a problem.
So he's not really happy about this?
No, it's not really a great thing to be ambushed when you thought you were this cowardly.
Well, Dessem will grab the bow, pick up. Can I shoot into melee, or what's the...
there's no real... We're not really using the advanced things where that might be a problem. So if we had like something like a complete, like a butch, basically, then that could be a thing. But yeah.
I might as well try to help Alaric. I guess I might be able to do something if I'm incredibly lucky.
Sure. A high quality bow. Maybe you could hit something.
Maybe. Two. I have a 2. Oh, you get a +1.
It's Castleforge.
Castleforged arrows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
It's Castleforge, man.
Laenys left the quiver and bow just there as he went.
Where?
That hits for 1 degree.
Hooray!
How much damage do you do with it?
Well, is it my agility? What is it?
Agility.
No, marksmanship. No, what is it?
Just
It's agility.
Well, then it's a 3.
Okay, that just doesn't hit his armor somewhere.
Well,
You hit
actually, could have done it.
for a degree.
Passing looking up at my uncle.
Doesn't curses, knocks on an arrow.
Can I run underneath this tree?
Sure. They
Charge?
are not in any position to get cover. They packed up all the stuff that might give them cover. So.
Oh, wait, I did something wrong there. 3, 4, 1. What happens?
I don't know. What are you trying to do?
Attack him.
Then roll.
My dice.
Have you selected your token first?
Yeah.
Try to just redo it completely?
Dice number is 3 because I charged him.
Yeah.
And bonus dice 4, and modifier is 1.
You can only have as many bonus dice as you have dice.
Yes.
Oh.
So if you try to have more, the macro will say no.
It's 3 then.
So I get 3 there instead when I... Oh, there we go.
All right, that would be 2 degrees for your 6 times
and plus
2.
2 and the charge.
That's 12, which takes him out.
Sweet. 3-1 for Alaric.
Well,
Fighting a different class.
and shoot at Nima. He doesn't seem to. He wants to leave, but doesn't really want to leave while he's like. That's a miss, yeah.
Fucking Braavosi, what the fuck are they doing halfway across the fucking
shit?
world? Fucking
Who would
combat
even? That's
defense.
unfair. Yeah.
they petition to the 7. This is bullshit, really.
That is then 2 degrees. Which will force him to take another injury. To deal with that. She is injured further. Laenys, did you want to...
I suppose you can crawl over a little bit and aid his uncle.
Sure. Stand up and aid.
Actually, no, Niners wouldn't do that right now. Not right now.
No.
They wouldn't.
So we are the damn children. Like,
Alaric.
Oh god.
Alaric will try. Will tell Joven that he should surrender. His, the noble attending with him is down. His men are killed. And Alaric will catch his breath because I need this health back.
Death, we saw surrender.
Oh really? If he says that.
I mean, that can be arranged, but we'd rather not.
I mean, like, Dornish ambush or unnumbered can always be spared instead. 2 people.
It's true. Right, I need to take.
We have one. We surely don't need both, right?
Hopefully they're not lovers or anything.
Or is like this is actually the eldest son of House Will.
Hang on, let me just.
That would be delicious.
Oh, you have to remove some dice, right?
Yes, you have your 3 penalty dice that you have to subtract.
Yeah, I know.
Do you remember your -1?
8.
To it?
No, I didn't remember that. 7. It's 2 degrees. That'll bring me enough up to survive. Hit
What?
with an injury.
He's using catch your breath, Manaki. He's not attacking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not attacking.
Sure.
That's a greater action.
Yep.
That's when he gets 3 degrees of success on you, and you're like, well.
I can take another wound, just in case.
you realize how, like, fucked your body
Yeah,
is?
that's fucked. But if it's that bad, which it's not.
Well,
Well,
There we
I
go.
mean,
That
he
just
has
hits my
he has a wound 2, so that would be 10,
Still hits, but
which is 10, which is negated fully by your armor.
yep.
It is yield.
these two, the most sluggish 2 men in existence right now.
Yeah, we're just
It's
like,
basically like bloody cuts everywhere.
Well, let's they have that under control.
If he
Let's
was
try.
smart, he might try to take the girl as a hostage or something, but
I don't think that will work.
He's not smart.
he's focused on the guy who's killed his people.
I'll shoot the Dornish busher over there. Maybe I can hit him.
If he actually wanted the guy who killed his people, he should turn around and go after the
No,
Braavosi
no,
killer.
no. Alaric is the one who
no,
killed his
you
people.
You don't want to fight
Shash the Braavosi.
the dude with the halberd? No?
Oh my!
Oh,
right.
yes.
That's 2 degrees of success.
Perfect hit.
6 damage.
6
Damage.
damage.
Up.
God, he's actually wounded by that.
If only there were
Hard.
criticals, you would have done so much damage.
Still passing down here. It's fun being 11.
I know, critical wouldn't have done anything to him because that wouldn't have crit.
Charge.
Oh, wait, I might not have crit, that's true.
Aw.
That does 1 degree, which is 6 points of damage.
Maybe Nima was just
Without
so
almost being out.
surprised that Dessem hit that well. It's just like what? What?
Oh my.
Well, he throws the bow away and takes his dagger. And then he says, I yield, I yield.
Why did he draw his dagger if he's gonna yield?
Because he's not sure if you'll go for it.
It's a trick.
But he doesn't attack. He just sort of steps back, and drops it down. He's now unarmed. And steps
Well, he didn't officially use yield as a greater action, so I mean...
Yeah.
She will try to coordinate with you, trying to basically get this guy down before he kills you. Because now you're doing nothing, apparently. So, oh my god.
Oh, God.
That's
Oh,
bad.
well,
Impressive.
there she goes.
She's not wounded or anything, so
Yeah.
there's 3 degrees, which is
Peak capacity with her.
he has to take another wound from that. He's like stabbed in the back of the knee.
Yeah.
He buckles down a little bit.
I remember when I had friends.
Oh, good times.
I wish I had someone to
Alaric
flank with
gets to go.
me.
Don't kill him now, but you just
I-
gently subdue him.
Gently subdue him by punching him in the face.
You can do unarmed attacks. I believe that's like an athletics -3.
Yes,
Damn
it is normally an athletics -3. Yes.
I have the
But then
spear.
that would be like.
Well, I mean,
zero
And
You
you
have
can
your
smash him in your face with a shield, right?
You have your gauntlet. Yeah, like you could also like attack outright with your shield.
I could outright attack with my shield.
See,
That's
what's the
true.
damage
So,
of that thing?
shield is athletics -2.
So I would actually do damage.
Tower shield, you would get 2 penalty dice because you don't have 2 bonus dice in shield,
Yeah,
which it takes to use a tower shield as a battle
Yes.
weapon.
You, so
can't
you,
really
so
hit
that,
this
that's
guy.
really good.
I mean,
Then
Well, you'll-
take out the spear. And
I'm gonna have to
stab
take
it.
out the spear. How?
It's a lesser action to draw the spear, and then a lesser action to attack someone.
Yeah, I'll have to do that then. And it's like a penalty. Did I read that right in the chat? Was
There's no
for that?
A spear doesn't have anything. It's
No,
Well,
like
no,
it would be a penalty die if you were moving
Oh, if
while
I'm
you were
moving.
drawing a weapon,
Right,
but you're
okay.
not.
All right. I will.
throw the sword and take a spear.
Yeah.
He just quirks an eyebrow.
I don't think he throws it. He just stabs it into the ground. Pulls
Yeah.
out the spear.
A lightning strike.
And we'll have to take off the die from this. So
That's
six.
that's the most
Six
mediocre roll I've ever
minus
seen.
3 dice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that misses.
Yeah. I'm not good with a spear, apparently. Still finding the right balance point. That's what
A
that is.
knight who isn't good with a spear.
You know, I'll continue to try this. It'll probably work at one point or another. So it's not looking good at this point.
Today, Joven learned that fucking hitting someone with a full plate on it's like takes a lot of effort.
So that's then 9.
That actually hits.
Clink.
You should surrender.
Weapons
Probably
with gold
surrender,
is
man.
weapons with gold is gonna like have to beat like 57 like dings out of this shit.
You can just shoot that guy, but
Yeah.
saying yield.
I'll shoot Mr. Fighter down there.
All right.
See if maybe I can do another similar attack like I just did.
Here's
And have a
nothing.
perfect control.
I think even with his armor,
All
I'm
right.
not
That
sure
hits, but that doesn't penetrate.
Yeah.
You know.
The order was you only wanted those with fancy armor.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I yield.
Knock him out.
It's too bad Nima is not a noble knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you,
Nima says you don't have fancy armor.
well, look at them and they see you across the sea.
Oh God.
Oh, ice blood.
See you across the sea.
No, he's an assassin. All right.
Fucking creepy assassin shit.
How does she kill him? He's standing sort of with his hands up, sort of.
Uh,
He's unarmed.
I'll look at him coldly and just put the Braavosi sword through his neck and just look at him coldly and say, "See you across the sea."
All right, blood will run out of his mouth, and he sort of,
Alamorgulis.
and then like
Yeah,
fall
Alamorgulis.
forward and slump down, dead.
And flicks the sword and looks over to see that Joven is still not down. 4-1, Sir Alaric.
Fuck you.
He tries to stab his idiot with a spear. Just curse
Nima
him.
will smile.
I don't even use spears. What is this? Stupid.
Alaric.
Shit.
Fighting with a spear. I have never.
Halldamir immediately invests all like experience
Yeah.
into like bonus dice this year. He's
Would
like,
be
"Fuck this."
1 degree.
I don't know what damage the
Subtracted.
spear does.
Athletic times off.
Athletics.
Just pure athletics.
3.
Doesn't do anything
no,
to his armor.
No, not at all. You're pretty sure that it's pretty fucking hard at this point to do anything to him.
Yeah.
Realizing this, he'll turn to this girl. Because you seem to be like as
Motherfucker.
bloody as he is. And she has been actually stabbing him in the back a few times, so maybe it's time for her to die.
Maybe you should assist her.
Yeah.
Maybe he recognizes her and wants to kill her. Let's see, and that's then -2, which is 15, minus that is
He has
9, which
penalty
misses.
Like,
Right.
He misses,
Yeah.
Woo.
striking the ground
So,
instead.
so when's the last time someone looked at Sir Alaric and said, "You're not the greatest threat here," and like turned away from it?
Such
fight
insults.
a 14-year-old girl.
He doesn't remember when when that
That's
happened,
probably never happened.
He was so young.
Generally, people fight with training weapons in tourneys, so he doesn't get wounds.
Like Sir Alaric immediately takes a furious drawback.
Wow.
Sure, that's 2 degrees.
Haha! That's
Still doesn't use his
6
armor.
damage.
Unless is it a longbow?
No, it's the hunting bow.
No, doesn't do anything.
God damn it.
Doink. Well, it's can't.
I think a longbow takes training to use, though. So.
True, it does.
Do you need help, Sir Alaric?
Yeah, go down there and just finish this up.
No.
Do you need help?
Fucking cut up the shit. Come on.
Is he gonna say yes?
Yeah. He's not gonna deny help. In the combat.
How am I gonna do this? He's basically gonna fall over.
Yeah,
You know?
but you can choose not to kill him.
Just like you did the
if
last
you have a
name.
vicious weapon,
Yeah.
a greatsword is what's called vicious. It means that if you knock someone out, they die. You cannot, like, no matter how you... If you get a good hit with a greatsword, they're screwed, basically.
Okay.
Like you cut legs off, like, it's not stopping.
True.
Once it gets into your body.
Charge him.
That's 2 degrees.
So that is 5 to 1, Sir Alaric.
That is 5 to 1.
That is 2 degrees.
By my count.
Plus the crit.
And you did, in this case, avenge Brienne by kill stealing the big guy.
Not
from
crit,
its
not
count.
the
Charge?
charge. Yeah.
Alright. So
So
that is then
12.
12 damage.
Is that to make up for the snake, I should think, yes?
It does.
5.
Now he knows how it was to be Bree.
So he'll have to
That's what it is to be
Fucking
free.
care.
take and
Seriously, you're set to punch you in the face.
have to take his last wound.
He has another wound.
Well, I mean, he
What
does
is
have 2
this guy?
endurance.
What is this
Fucking
mad
hell.
creature that we're fighting?
It's like he has as much endurance as Sir Alaric, only he's not massive because he didn't have a destiny point to get that fucking quality.
I don't even know how to process this.
Actually, because of his number of injuries,
It has to
he
be less than his endurance.
can't. Yeah, he has to. Yeah, he has to be knocked out. Well, die, and he'd rather be knocked out than die. So, you can describe how you run up and like, he's just turned to Rosette and like swung the blade at her. He's like bleeding all over from cuts.
Nima runs and takes the Braavosi blade and basically cuts the behind the knee on both of his knees. So he falls on his knees in front of her. And he'll look to Sir Alaric and say, I'll take that at half.
He sort of just will collapse from exhaustion.
Alaric just kind of spits
With
blood
a huge
out.
crunch.
Oh.
Just have to jump back a little bit. I believe that's the combat done.
You think?
Yeah.
Alaric will look to Rosette, kind of point and say, where in the Seven Kingdoms was our supposed backup?
Taking care of another group, probably. They weren't as many as we were told to expect. Maybe they split up. You fought very well. I'm impressed,
Who's she looking at?
Alaric.
Really?
Well,
Bree,
yeah, it's kinda next to
Bree,
him.
like, stares down from, like, the fucking, like, wall, which for her, like, is, like, neck high. She, like her little head pokes up.
Like blood splattered all over the banner and stands here, you know, just corpses
Nima will
everywhere.
clean and a sword, the Braavosi sword, and hold up to the others.
Yeah, and Dessem unknocks the last arrow, puts it back in the...
It sort of
in the
slumps
quiver.
down a little bit, sitting down for a moment, catching her breath, and wiping some sweat off of her brow. In the
Still,
still strong afternoon sun.
well, Laenys is fine, isn't he? You will check. Look at
He's wounded. I mean, Alaric is in much worse condition, really.
Yeah, but he's not a freaking.
He's
heir,
a badass.
knight. Yeah, he's a
All
badass.
your health is upped again.
Yeah,
That-
my health's good.
Sweet.
So,
I'm just feeling a bit worse.
because
for
that's
wear.
basically just how tired you are.
Yeah, I'm a little tired.
Well, you know, Bree came prepared. She knows what it's like to be captured. She has a rope with her. That is something that she legit brings. Something that I bought with the inventory and with like cruel, like ruthless efficiency. Not even like looking at the mighty, you know, indefatigable like Sir Cousin. It's hard for her to see with all the like the plate mail anyway. We'll rope up the two individuals who have been knocked unconscious.
4.5, Sir Alaric.
Sure. So get them over here.
Yep. Take their armor off of them.
Good thing you didn't kill them, but that was close.
Alaric just scowls.
Yeah, and Dessem kind of, makes his way down here slowly.
Bree will say, "It is rather convenient that your brother managed to travel with all of his retainers and support, along with Lady Blackmont, whereas we have only you. And while I think that you are being honest with us, Rosette, I would dare to say that we have taken great risks here to benefit your house."
Dessem nods
Yeah.
as well. And without asking much permission or giving us much warning before requesting such help. I would even say that you owe us.
I would say it's extremely impolite to lead another house into doing fighting for you without even saying otherwise.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I
As
wouldn't
I was
blame-
told.
I'm sure, Rosette. I'm sure.
Do you know who that is?
Do we recognize them?
Well, that would be either status. No, wait, actually, that's not. That's a knowledge.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll roll a knowledge check.
No, you have no fucking idea.
I'm not going to try with my penalty
I mean,
die.
presumably some Dornish guy, but yeah.
Bree will immediately counter with, "Do you know who they are, Rosette?"
She nods. Yeah. That's the Red Adder. It's the heir to House Will, the son of Edarin Will, and that is his uncle.
Bree will look down and she'll begin patting the bodies now that she's tied them up and tried to strip off their armor. Do they have any sort of signet rings or letters on them to even give credence to what she's saying?
As she searches through, takes a little bit of time, but she can't find something. It seems like they probably didn't carry that sort of thing with them. Just do whatever it is they do.
Bree will say, just out loud, not looking back at Dessem, "They have no proof of their connection. Do you recognize their faces by chance, Uncle?"
Looks at them. No. If it is true that they are who Rosetta claims they are certainly very important. But I do not recognize their face.
Could Bree do a memory test here?
Sure. Let me go ahead and roll those dice. Minus one of the twos, so 7.
All right.
Actually, the injury would take it down to 6.
She thinks that, all right, a 6 would be, yeah, she has no decided memory, but she feels like maybe she's seen one of them before, which would be that guy. But, I mean, it's a huge maybe.
Bree's not even going to bother to offer that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess it's time to... Well, they're all bundled up, so that's good. We should probably bring back our price. I guess we either leave the bodies here for the predators or burn them. I don't know what's best, honestly.
Bree says, "How are we going to bring them back? We don't have any pack animals."
They can walk.
Can
Bree
they?
shrugs, looks at him.
I guess we bind them up, make them able to walk, and let Sir Alaric hold the rope.
Stick something in their mouth. I mean, they are not in the condition to run away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Might technically want to stop the bleeding. Bree sort of looks really not caring if they die.
Go over and see to them. But I mean, yeah, they're not gonna die from it, but they might have future issues.
Bree then looks over and casts a... No, she's not a sympathetic character. She's insensitive. That's one of her flaws. Casts a sort of indifferent, even mildly hateful look. at Serkazan and say, Lanny, you might want to make sure that Serkazan can even move at all for the return trip. Come down here and take a look at him. I'm pretty sure Maester Cole would be very cross if at least something wasn't done about these wounds, even if we don't have any leeches.
Nima's kind of checking mine right now.
Alaric
Roll
will,
6.
I'm helping you.
Alaric will grunt and say,
I don't.
I can walk.
I don't remember what it was.
As he
I need to
sways in
roll.
place.
Yeah.
Bree says, there's a difference between being able to walk and bleeding out in the mountains. I'm 11 and I know this.
With some assistance, if Rosetta gets over here, I'm sure she and Dessem
Well,
could try to-
I mean, it would take like fucking 4 to 8 hours for I don't know how long it would take for a healing test. So
Are
she doesn't.
you-
Rosetta's not really available.
Are you currently bleeding out?
It
Like,
shouldn't be. No.
Technically, rules-wise.
Technically, I would be able
No,
to move.
it's basically patching people up. And then after a day, you can begin checking the injuries, and after a week, you'd be checking the
Sure, Dessem can do basic patching up then.
No, it's just for
Yeah.
role play flavor.
Yeah.
Nothing mechanical.
Yeah, Dessem will bring out stuff, pull out arrows and things from Alaric.
Yeah, for the
Oh,
armor
well.
chinks and whatnot.
All those people are busy. Everyone's busy. Bree knows she's a scavenger. She knows how to rifle for loose change or anything of value.
Sure.
She's a
She's gonna
vulture.
fight 12,000 gold dragons.
Well, it was,
Oh,
for one,
look.
it was 1,200. I
I mean,
hope
they
it's
were
not.
raiders,
12,000,
right?
yeah.
Surely they have raided. Where's the booty?
Yeah, that's true. Where
Bree
be
has
the
past
booty?
this. She's into booty.
You ruffle
We
for-
can certainly argue that Jovan and Corin are are part of the booty,
That's true.
and they're certainly ours.
It's not
Honestly.
booty if my character can't carry it. My character can't carry either of those. I need the strength bonus dice for that.
Mhm.
Which I don't have.
Yeah, I can't.
Who does?
I do, but I don't have the dice to be able to do that.
Sure, you might find some small stuff. We're not going to count the silver.
You know,
And as a matter of
silver
fact, at the end of a story arc, you might get gold dragons representing all the loot that you took.
Right.
So
Just
you don't
I
even
just
have to-
wanted to note that
Yeah.
my character is bothering.
Sure. Is there any
Yeah.
particular thing you're looking for? They certainly
base-
have weapons and armor and stuff.
Right, like weapons and armor. I'm not an adventurer,
Whatever you
so
can carry, really.
I'm not an adventurer,
really-
so Bree doesn't care about
No.
carrying weapons and armor. So that's not something that affects her. She's still at the age where she doesn't even care about a ranged weapon. That's dumb.
Yeah.
But if there's anything at all, obviously the two most important people didn't have much in the way of either letters or insignia.
Identification.
Bree just wants something to verify what Rosetta said. She does have technically the nagging feeling. Maybe while those two might not have had something on their person, they were packing up stuff.
Mhm.